welcome back to my channel. My name is Nondumiso Andakele. Today's topic, we're gonna talk about that time of the month, how to keep smelling fresh, how to keep our day going as normal as every day without even having to remember that it's that time of the month, and even having to be ashamed, or even having to feel like we now have to be behind closed doors, or we have to be like loners, and just live the normal life like every normal day. So what I do is what I am sharing with you today. I am not a doctor or anything that is professional in the industry of telling you this is what you do, or a pharmacist or what. I am just sharing my opinion on whatever I use and whatever that has worked for me. So guys, let's start about how to keep smelling good all the time. So I think changing a sanitary pad once every after 2 hours, and at least using wipes. Not a tissue, thank you. Use wipes, wet wipes. I prefer baby wipes from Johnson and Johnson baby wipes. They really smell good and they give me no irritation. So what I do is when I go to the bathroom to change the sanitary, and then I'll wipe myself with the wet wipe, so that now I'm starting afresh on a clean slate, no blood stains left in me. I am just clean and I'm wearing new sanitary. It's like I'm coming from a fresh bath. So, and that way I keep myself smelling good and smelling fresh without even having someone else to even notice that I'm on periods. And also, do not hold urine for too long. Imagine you are holding a urine for too long. Now, and now you have to go to the toilet, and it's like ubambile. You have to go now, like there's no other time. So ubambe for like an hour. Then you go to the toilet. You know, when you're rushing to the toilet, you are press. When you start trying to take out your trouser or trying to pull up your dress, then you release before you even release your things. So now you're releasing, now you stain yourself, now you're smelling bad. Do not do that. So most of the time, I usually have this thing that when I'm in my time, I usually use the bathroom a lot than the normal days, because I drink a lot of water to keep my system flowing and to keep my pains lesser, because I suffer a lot from bad period pains. So when I drink a lot of water, obviously I'm always in the toilet. So most of the time I'm in the toilet to just check up on myself. Even when I am not going to change my sanitary, I make sure that after doing whatever that I was doing in the toilet, I wipe with a wipe, a clean wipe, and I keep on smelling fresh. Also, with me having to drink a lot of water, it doesn't only help with the period pains, it also helps with my flow. It also helps with fastening up my period days. So I think you should make sure that you drink water, and do not remain on on your sweaty clothes. You might not be a sweating person. Obviously, we are different, but I usually say, if maybe you're wearing something, a jean today, by the end of the day, let's say I'm a full-time working girl, after 8 hours of the day, I am removing that jean, and I'm not going to wear that jean again, because I have to wash it, because I feel like now it has that so all the time change your clothes and make sure that you have clean clothes with you. And also, how can you avoid period pains? I firstly mentioned something, that I drink a lot of water, a lot of warm water. It releases so much pain. It helps with so much pain that I'll be feeling. I'll be having that time. Oh, and also, how do one avoid period pains? So as I mentioned, I usually drink a lot of water. It doesn't really get rid of the pains, but at least it helps to loosen just a little bit. I'm a pain in now. I use warm water. I always have a bottle of warm water next to me. If the water is finished, then I have to get another warm bottle of water to keep up on the day. So I also use painkillers like Brufen, Panado. Panado works for me. I don't know about other people, but Panado do work for me. But I don't emphasize, and I am not saying now every hour you feel pain, you should be using pills now and then. That's why I say I drink warm water to avoid using pills and everything, because I feel like sometimes it's not good for myself when I'm in that time. So I drink a lot of water, chamomile tea. Chamomile tea helps, guys. Because I feel like, when you're in periods, it's that time when you're having pains, it's like tension, you don't feel free. It's like you have stress. So my chamomile tea, you relax, it flows, everything goes, kamnand. And when you're home, you can use a water bottle of with hot water inside, and put it on your stomach, or maybe where you feel your pain at the back. It also helps with lowering the pain, man. And then I think also you have to find yourself a comfortable sanitary. So I use Always. They are very comfortable, and I think they even smell good for some reasons. I like the smell. Don't judge me. But yeah, Always. I use Always all the time. Always. Okay, now we're moving to this one. A hot shisa. Having on that time of the month. Is it good? Okay. According to Google and according to the society, they say having reduces the period pains, and it shortens the period of your period, the period of time of your period. It has worked for me, especially when I have severe pains. But always make sure that you are having a safe having. But it has a high risk of giving some sexual transmitted infections, STIs and everything. So I do not emphasize you do that. Please, I'm not judging anyone who do that, because I once that and it worked for me, but it's not a good idea, especially if you're just gonna, you have to have a protected having. Okay, so then we move to a topic where I once did this, and I didn't know that it has side effects, but I had them, but I just didn't know that it's the side effects from doing this. Why do girls drink family planning pills to stop their periods? Because we are rushing to having? I don't know. Or maybe some of us don't feel comfortable in that time, so we want to just rush into the end of time and like cut off. Let's say you on your time for let's say your periods maybe last for like 7 days, and you'll be having it for 3 days, and then you're drinking pills because it's up here. It really irritates, I know. But then if you can just get yourself a comfortable pants, comfortable clothes, Change your pad every 2 hours. Drink warm water. Drink your chamomile tea. Yeah, I mean, it's not that bad. It's not bad. Not mentioning that I'm God's favorite. I only get 3 days. Yadlala guys, but so those are the other reason why girls stop their periods with family planning pills and all sorts. So the side effects are it lowers your mood. I mean, you be having a day here. The next thing, your day just goes. You be having moods for the whole day, not even knowing why. Those are the side effects. One of the side effects. It also lower the interest in having sex. I mean, it lowers your libido as a woman, of which is not good because now you should have standards. Habari already. Wakena. Yeah. So it also gives you breast pains. It also gives you breast pains. You know, you'll be having tender breast, ngathi agcwele and abebuhlungu, which is really, really not good for you. So at all times, do not trust me. I know, I have experience. And you be vomiting, you be having headache, and all those shitty things. You really don't need that. Trust me, you don't. Because you can just have your 7 days on periods. Drink your water, warm water, your chamomile tea, have your ibuprofen, I don't know how to pronounce it, but you know those painkillers? Yeah, you can have your painkillers, your chamomile tea, your bottle of warm water, a hot water bottle, and have a good 7 days of your periods in peace. You understand? So I don't see the need of you stopping your periods. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, man. For watching, please like, subscribe, and share the tips that I had shared with you guys. I do not have much, but the little that I have, I know will help beyond. And please keep it in mind that your girl loves you. Peace.